Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 7 of 30 Days of Lives. I'm Sam here on the Artsy Bits and Pieces page. Excited to have y'all here. I'm a little out of breath because I have a tendency to be super chill and then realize it's 2 minutes before I'm supposed to go live, and still looking a little ragged and weary and whatnot, but it's okay. It's all good. We're going to do some crafting and have some fun. So thank y'all for tuning in. Be sure to say hi when you come in and let me know that you're here and what you're doing, how you're going to spend your day. I'm going to share this real quick to, nope, not there. Let's see. I want to share this so that I can see it. Yeah. Or so that folks can see it on my page. Hi. Hey, Jen. Hey, sis. Hi, Carla. Yeah, that'll work for me. Awesome. So, Sharon or Jen, if one of y'all will go ahead and share this in the groups, that would be fantastic. I appreciate your help on that. Let me get make sure my volume's turned off here because I don't need to hear myself talk, because I already hear myself talk, just saying, even when it's only in my head. All right. I just wish I could get the comments to stay up, but that's fine. It is what it is. So what we're going to do today is make some ornaments out of these little tiny Dollar Tree picture frames. This is what they look like. It's just a 2x3 frame. Got the little stand on the back, which I don't need, so I'm going to take that off first thing. And I already have one that I made up. Made this great little red truck ornament with some buffalo plaid background, a little messy bow. I love me some buffalo check and some red trucks for Christmas, let me tell you. Let me stand that up a little bit better. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. I also forgot to turn on my glue gun because I was still charging my phone to make sure my phone doesn't die, because that would be a shame. Oh, I'm also going to take the glass out of here because I don't need the glass in there. But I'm going to save it for a rainy day, because that's what we do as crafters. Save stuff for a rainy day, just in case. All of our excess little bits and bobs and whatnot. So I'm going to get this back off of here because I don't want it on there. There we go. I'm not saving that. And let's see. Oh, so what I need is a background. And this one, I'm going to spell out joy. I'm going to use this little tiny wreath for the O. You can't see that because they're super tiny, but I will show you. And my background, I went through some of my scrapbook paper and some gift tags and different things to use for a background. So I'm going to use this black and white buffalo check for this guy. I've also got some super cute red trucks. Or no, it's not a red truck. It's a red station wagon, actually, with the tree on the top. Some music. Always got music paper running around here. But I'm going to use the black and white check for this one. Let me just... I'm going to trace this out. Actually, I'm not even going to trace it. I'm just going to cut it. It needs to be, because it's going to be behind the frame anyway, so it doesn't have to be super perfect. I'll have to show you. I've got this amazing caddy here that my friend Jen made for me. She's actually Sharon's BFF, so I have her on loan as my buddy too. we kind of make a great trio of crafters. Jen does a lot of woodworking and acrylic paint pouring. And then Sharon does a lot of sort of general crafting, if that makes sense, like DIY type stuff. Ah, perfect. Yay, exciting. I'm going to put this piece of paper in the back of it too, just for a little more stability and whatnot. I don't want to put my back back in. Almost lost that baby. See? Cute, right? It's just the beginning. Okay. So yeah, that's what Jen does, and that's what Sharon does. And they both do like general stuff too. Jen does, she's been doing on her lives. Last night she did a fall centerpiece, and she did some really cute stuff with some wooden Christmas houses, or wooden houses, and made them all very Christmassy. My garbage is way too far away. So this little tiny wreath was actually in a pack of 4. I got them at Better Buys in Boston, and the pack was 2 for $1, so 50 cents for 4 of these babies. So a very, very, very good deal. I'm going to spell out joy. Put the bad side down, because it's not like super perfect. Those guys have to go all the way to the side. Okay. And then I got these little Scrabble pieces, Scrabble letters, not from an actual Scrabble game. I got them actually all over the place. I found some at Meijer, which is a store up here in the UP. It's a lot like Target. I don't have Target up here, which is a shame because I love me the Target dollar spot. I don't have that up here. But we have Meijer. And so it's a lot like that. But I found these in their craft section / department. And I've also found them on Wish. Got a bunch of them off of Wish before. That was like last year. And yes, crafty witches. That's what we are. That's what I named us. We started a little trio Facebook chat months ago talking about crafting and things, and I named us the Crafty Witches. It's a lot nicer than saying the B word, but you know, sometimes I'm nice. Just saying. All right. I am loving that already. What do you think? Joy. Makes me happy. So, now this guy still needs a hanger and definitely a messy bow. So, if you don't know what a messy bow is, you just take some skinny ribbons, kind of like these guys here. I got most of these at Hobby Lobby. They're like $2. I only buy ribbon when it's half off, so they were $1. And this little like pencil box is from the Dollar Tree, and it comes in a package of 3. So I actually have a bunch of them filled with little ribbons and stuff. So, like this one here. These ribbons are all from Dollar Tree. Yeah, I've got some duplicates in there. But that's just because if I love a ribbon, I buy more than one. Because you never know when you might run out of it and then you won't have any more. And that would not be awesome. Jen made us these amazing little measurers. The company, or the one that we saw them from, they're called Perfect Tails. But Jen labeled them ribbon tail makers. They're for making bows and tails out of ribbon. And if you don't know what that is, stick around for our 30 Days of Lives. We'll show you. So I'm going to use the 4-inch one. She's got them in all different sizes. She also made them for us in 2.5-inch width and 1.5. Because she's awesome like that. So I'm going to use, hey Jatora, hi Ryan. I'm going to use the 4-inch. And I'm just going to cut a bunch of strips of these little skinny ribbons. I'm going to kind of put them in a pile, make a bow out of them. And that's basically a messy bow. Being a mom of 4 boys, I'm used to messes. So this will work perfectly. I did specifically put a bunch of red, green, white, black ribbons in this one just so that I would have them all handy when I wanted them. Have them all in the same place. Let's see. Love me some buffalo plaid, buffalo check. Gotta throw some more of that in there. Got some rickrack. Let's do this red. Not sure what I'm going to use for my hanger just yet. I did get some beads in. And I've got a red and white sort of candy cane twine. I think that's enough. I got this red and white twine from Oriental Trading, but you can also find it at Hobby Lobby in the Christmas crafts. And then actually they have it in like a 3-pack. There's red and white, green and white, and red, green, and white. So lots of options to choose from there. So I'm going to, actually let me do this on here because you can see it better. That's why I have my plate here. So I'm just going to crisscross them, just like that. Mix it up a little bit. Some gray. Here's the black and white. We'll put the rickrack in there. There's gray again. I'm going to leave this red on top. Okay. And then I'm going to fasten this together with a tiny little zip tie. You can use raffia. You can use, I could use that red and white jute string. I couldn't think of the word. You can use that. You can use more ribbon. You can use whatever. But I'm going to use this here zip tie. And these zip ties are so tiny, it's not like I can do much else with them. They are from the Dollar Tree. I actually have my front door open because it's letting some natural light in. So I squirrel and whenever a car goes by and I look outside. But I live on a tiny little cul-de-sac, so it's not like too many cars go by. So it shouldn't be too big of an issue. All right. There we go. Tighten that baby down. Awesome. I'm going to cut off this end. Make sure I'm not cutting any of my ribbons. And then I'm just going to kind of rough them up a little bit. That's another part of the messy part. It's kind of roughing it up. You see I got a tiny little bow. So I'm going to hot glue my bow. What do you think? Here in the middle. Maybe on the side. Got my other one on the side, so maybe I'll put this one in the middle. I'm totally going to put this one in the middle. Get my glue gun. Oops. Hey, Dom. Hey, Gary. Hi, guys. Dom is one of my coworkers. She's actually one of my leads, so everybody be good because she's like above. She's in charge of me. Gary's one of my buddies from way back in our WTC days. Oh my goodness. Been a long time since I was in school, thankfully, because I was in school for a very long time. All right. Give that a second to stick on there. Hot glue dries pretty quickly, which is nice. And it's got a pretty good hold too. Where am I? Oh yeah. I need a little something to cover up that zip tie. So I'm going to use, Jenny, what are you laughing at, girl? Are you laughing at me? What did I say now? Don't even remind me. There we go. Got these little tiny black buttons from Walmart, I think. Put this on here. I know what Dom is thinking. She's thinking, how come you never turn on your video when we have Skype calls, but you go on a Facebook Live? Well, it's not that I don't want to show everybody at work what I look like, because most of them already know. Look at that! So cute! Glue string, not cute. Glue string. Nobody needs you there. All right. The reason I don't show my face at work is because the camera is in my laptop, and the way my desk is set up, my laptop is actually like tucked away underneath because it's a two-tiered desk. I've got two huge monitors and my laptop is tucked away under there. So it would take a lot of work to get my laptop out of there. I'm going to end up cutting myself with the scissors before I cut this plastic off. So I'm going to just do this. There we go. That would be just my thing. Is to cut myself with the scissors. All right, where do you start, baby? Talk to mama. I think we got something here. Haha! What I'm going to do with this, actually, it's going to take me a minute. You guys got time, right? It's early in the day. My squirrel comment. What? Yeah, so I squirrel. Hi, Linda. Y'all, Linda's one of my BFFs from childhood. I think we met in 6th grade. Does that sound right? I know she moved to Boston in 1st grade, but I don't feel like we really met until like 6th grade for some reason. And that was at Krista's birthday party. And that was when we discovered that we all had birthdays 1 week apart. But sorry, Linda, you're always going to be the oldest, and I'm the baby. And Krista is stuck in the middle. And that's totally fine. We are all spread out now, but still buds. So what I'm doing is I cut off 3 pieces. I'm going to tie a knot. I'm going to knot all 3 of them together. And I'm going to braid them together to make it a thicker piece, a thicker twine for my hanger. So I'm going to tape this to the table so that it doesn't move. And I'm going to braid it real quick. Funny enough, I'm pretty sure Linda was probably the person who taught me how to braid. She used to braid my hair all the time. And sometimes it would hurt. Because, well, goodness knows that girl liked to make a nice tight braid. Then we drove people nuts with our loudness. Yes. Oh my gosh, at Krista's birthday party was crazy. Oh my goodness. That is for sure. Plus, wasn't it like it was nerd day at school or something? So like your dad picked us up, or was it Ed picked us up, Krista's dad, and drove us all over to Krista's house? I feel like it was your dad though. He says, "Oh, I got a bunch of nerds in the car." I miss that guy. He was awesome. I'm going to braid this just to make it thicker, to give it more visual interest. That, and when I do have beads. I could have made a bead hanger, but I prefer to put my beads on a pipe cleaner because it's just easier, number 1, and they're not going to slide off, number 2. But when you bend a bead hanger that's on a pipe cleaner, sometimes a pipe cleaner shows through. So I'm sure that's why people generally don't use that method. But I'm good with it. So it is what it is. Well, it needed to be tight. Yes, the braids needed to be tight. Dude, they did not need to be that tight. I'm just telling you what. Gotta make sure the hair doesn't fall out. I totally get it. Of course, it's not like we were in sports or anything where your braids really, really do need to be tight. No, theater's our sport. I feel like that's long enough only because, yes, your dad had the greatest sense of humor. Oh my goodness. Well, you had to, having us crazy girls around all the time, let me tell you. Let me tell ya. Yeah, I feel like this is long enough, mostly because I just kind of want to be done braiding it. I had this idea occurred to me last night, and I knew exactly how to do it. Then I'm like, do I really want to be braiding something on my live? Yeah, that's totally long enough. Okay, so I'm going to knot this together again on this end. I can get my hands to do what I want them to do. Yeah, that totally didn't work. Come on now. Make Mama proud. There we go. Scoot that knot up there. Nice. All right, cut off the excess. That over there. A piece of tape off the table. Okay, so I'm going to glue this to the back. Just up here, obviously. Just like that. And then after I glue it, I'm going to put a popsicle stick over that because it's just the little thin twine, and the popsicle stick is going to give it more heft, more sturdiness, more, it's just going to keep it more solid so that it doesn't, so that it stays on there and the glue doesn't, or the twine doesn't come out of the glue. So stinky cute. Thanks, sis. Yep, 6th grade. That's what I thought. I actually met Krista in 4th grade. At the swimming pool. So it was actually the summer before 4th grade. Krista would remember maybe. There we go. Let me some hot glue. Right over there. Popsicle stick to hold that baby down. Okay. Yeah, baby. I love it. What do you think? Joy. Sweet. All right. I'm going to leave that setting face down, though, while the glue dries. Moving right along, we're going to do this next one. Going to be, he's going to have a plaid background. Not buffalo check, but plaid. Take the glass out, set that aside. Grab my little piece of plaid. Pen here. Trace that baby out, sort of. Not a cute Christmas plaid? Red, white, and green with some black thrown in there to tie it in to the black frames. I could have painted the frames, but I didn't. Because they could have been white, red, green, who knows? You know what I'm saying? It's like that. I think that's cute. That's a good one. Definitely. Take this here back off, like I did the other one. Nice and slow and easy, because I don't want to shred the actual back of the frame. Oh yeah, I realize it gets a little fuzzy when I hold something up closer to the phone, because it, there we go. It focuses on that item for a moment and then has to come back and focus on me. Because, yo, I need all the focus on me. Let's be honest. Because that's what this is all about. No, it's not. It's about crafting. Thanks, sis. Having some fun and showing y'all how you can do some easy, cute stuff. Hey, Marilyn. Yes. Marilyn says to take 4 frames, glue them together, standing up, and then you can put a votive candle in there. You totally can. It's a DIY lantern. And I have a lantern. And I actually have that exact same idea saved on my Pinterest. But it was not on my Pinterest. I took a picture watching somebody do it. Saved it on my phone. I think there were 5x7 frames. Although these ones would be super cute too. That's for sure. And I would not put a real votive in there. Y'all, I do not do real, like, burning candle flames. I do not do that sort of thing anymore. I just don't. So, not worth the risk. I like my candle melts with my light bulbs. Yeah. So what I'm going to do with this one is I got these little teeny tiny wooden shapes from Wish. There's a moose. There's a rocking horse. You see that? There's bells and trees and snowflakes. I got them all in a pack from Wish. And these teeny tiny baby bottle brush trees I got from Dollar Tree. There's like 8 of them in a package. And just looking for my comments, y'all. Come on. I know somebody said something. And my camera and my phone is too far away for me to actually see. There we go. Alright. So, basically what I'm going for here is sort of like presents under the tree. So I'm going to glue my tree in here first. First I need to find its good side. Because we all know Christmas trees have good sides and not so good sides. I'm going to put the glue right on my paper. That's going to be easier than trying to put it on the tree, I think. Turn it around. Stick that baby in there. So that way it's sticking there good. Thank you, Christmas tree. A little hard with those bottle brush trees too, only because there's not a lot of surface for the glue to grab onto. But that's okay. My rocking horse right there. And my moose. Honestly, I think I bought this pack of little wooden figures for the moose. Mises? Whatever. And the snowflakes, because the moose is all about, now that I'm a Youper, living up here in the UP of Michigan, there's a lot of moose and buffalo check and whatnot everywhere. So, yeah. So I did that. And then, look how cute that is, y'all. A couple of presents under the trees, some bells. I like it. I like it a lot. So I think in keeping with the nature theme here, or the natural brown tone theme, I'm going to make a bead hanger. I'm not going to put a bow on this one. I'm just going to make a bead hanger. And I've got red and green in the plaid, and then the natural wood of the shapes. So I got these beads from, these little wooden beads from Oriental Trading. So I'm going to use them. And maybe I'll bite the bullet and do a real bead hanger with this jute string, with this candy cane stripe jute string. I'll put a knot in the bottom of it first. So that my beads stay on. I'm going to do the same thing I did with my other one, which is when I glue it on the back, I'm going to use some broken popsicle sticks to keep it on there. See, now here's my problem. If this is going to be, I need a needle. Because these beads are too small, I'm not going to be able to get this through there. Or do I go with a pipe cleaner? So obviously my pipe cleaner is going to pee through there. What do you think? Do I go grab a needle? I just got some stinking cute red check fabric with gingerbread men. What? That sounds crazy cute. Ha! Jen's going to make a lantern out of picture frames on Friday, so y'all check in next Friday to our 30 days of lives. We'll check in every day, you know, to our 30 days of lives. Sharon and Jen and I were taking turns So I do Thursday night and Saturday morning. Sharon does Monday and Tuesday nights. Then Jen does all the rest of them. What was that? Wednesday, Friday, Sunday? And like this Friday, she did two. She did a painting in the morning, and then she did a craft last night. A centerpiece with a bunch of Dollar Tree wood stuff and whatnot. Yeah, I'm totally using this pipe cleaner. Sorry, not sorry. As long as I can keep my pattern straight. Because if my pattern gets out of control, that's not going to be good for anybody. Let me tell you what. I'm a little specific. I don't say I'm a little anal. I'm a little specific about patterns and whatnot. That's the math lover in me. All right, brown. I'm loving this because my beads aren't going anywhere, and I know they're not going to go anywhere. Green. Red. For some reason, the song Don't Stop Me Now just came into my head, and I don't even know why. Don't stop me now. Well, we are having a good time because we're doing some crafting on Saturday morning. Just hanging out. Already drank enough coffee. Red, green, white. Red, green, white. Red. White. I might have enough beads on here. Let's see. Totally don't. Green. Should start and end with green. You know why? Green is my favorite color. No. That's not fair, Jen. You keep showing Sharon stuff first. Just because y'all live in the same town does not mean... That's a dud. Does not mean that she gets to see all the good stuff first. We have been searching high and low for the gnomes at the Dollar Tree. Because who doesn't love stuff that's $1? And none of us have found them in any of our local stores. I just have the one Dollar Tree up here by me. And they didn't have any. That's plenty. Yes. Look at that. All right, you're a dud. You need to get back in your bag. No one talk to you. So we couldn't get any. And they were looking at the Dollar Tree in the Dells. They were looking at the Dollar Tree in Boston. They were looking at the Dollar Tree in Thelma. Could not find them anywhere. I did technically see them first, didn't I? Because I got to watch you unbox them. But Sharon sees them in person first. So that's not really fair. Anyway. They were looking at all their different Dollar Trees. So finally Jen was like, you know what? I'm buying me a case online. Because y'all can shop the Dollar Tree online. You know that, right? And yes, a lot of stuff has to be bought like by the case. But some stuff you can buy in as small a quantity as 4. But when it came to the gnomes, it had to be a case. Either that or she chose to get a case because there's 3 of us and we all want some. So she's got herself quite a little classroom of gnomes. But luckily, she's going to share them with us. Because she loves us and she doesn't need a whole case of gnomes. Yep. She showed me on the video chat. Oh, this is going to be so cute. Don't you think that's going to be perfect? Because it's got the red and the green and the natural all in it. It's going to be awesome, y'all. Awesome. Awesome sauce. I'm going to put it right there. Give me some hot glue. I think I know why Don't Stop Me Now came into my head. I don't even know if they ever did that song. Just stuck my finger in the hot glue, but that's okay. Because it was just my fingernail, so it didn't really hurt me. Y'all, I'm delicate. Can't be sticking my fingers in the glue, because that's just not a good look for anybody. Jen even got me finger protectors for when I glue stuff and I have to like press it down. See that? It stuck to the back of my nail. That's why it didn't hurt me. Come here. Nobody wants you there. Somebody had posted a Glee reference. It was a Glee song, actually. And one of my friends said, you know, she really loves Glee, but she can't watch it. She has a hard time watching it now because, you know, at least 2 of the stars from Glee have passed away unexpectedly, way too young. So I think that's why a show choir type song popped into my head, because I was thinking about Glee. I'm a Gleek, what can I say? Even though obviously I was way too old to be a Gleek, sort of. But, you know, never too old to be a show choir lover. Let me tell you what. Yeah, baby. Take it out. Christmas tree with the presents and the bells and the bead hanger. I'm really liking this one. Really liking this one. I like all of them. Flip that baby back over. Joy, that was our first one. If it looks backwards to you, there's nothing I can do about that. It's about cameras and phone cameras and backwards and whatnot. Hi, Gay Peterson. How are you, sweetie? That's so funny. I was just talking about show choir, and one of my favorite fellow show choir moms pops on. So good to see you. Well, I'm not seeing you, but you're seeing me. So hopefully it's good for you to see me. Sharon says you have all of them and don't use them. What are you talking about? Have all of what and don't use them? Are you replying to something that Jen said? All right. So my last one, we're going to change it up a little bit. I'm not going to use scrapbook paper on this one. And technically, the first one, my first one that I did, that is wrapping paper. So you can use wrapping paper. You can use scrapbook paper. You can use fabric. You can use whatever, because it's going to go inside here. As long as your stuff will adhere to it and it'll stay in there, you can use it. Thank you, sweetie. Gay said I look fantastic. So either it's too early and she hasn't had enough coffee yet, or I don't know what's going on. So I got these gift tags forever ago on clearance from probably Walmart. And I'm just not sure which color I'm going to use, because there's a really dark like navy blue and a light blue and then just like silver. And again, I got a bunch of these wooden shapes, and they're all snowflakes that I'm going to put on this one. But I'm keeping them wood natural. So I'm just not sure. Oh, finger protectors. Yeah. They're here in my caddy. I do use them. I just didn't feel like I needed to use them right now, but obviously I should have. So what do you think? The like navy, the light blue, I'm trying not to get a glare, or the silver, because it's in a black frame. Okay. And then the natural wood. Thinking the light blue. I mean, y'all know I love me my silver, but the navy is really pretty too. Hey, Paul Huggy. Bet you tuned in seeing I was live and thought it might be something more interesting, like maybe Bree singing or something, but it's no, it's me crafting. So good to see you, pal. I'm thinking the light blue. Yeah. Thanks. Kay says light blue. Jenny says glitter. Jen says glitter. Jen, they're all glitter. So, you know, they're all super maxed out glitter. Like there's glitter in this container falling off. Or in the package. There's so much glitter on here. I think the light blue too, Gay. I totally think the light blue. So I'm wondering if I can, oh yeah, I can get one out without a glitter mass exodus here. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be awesome. I also saved this one for last because of the glitter. Don't touch your eyes, Sam. You have contacts in and glitter would be bad. So I'm going to cut this off to take it down to size, right about there. Put that in the garbage. Perfect. Awesome. Look at that. It's already super pretty, isn't it? It's already super pretty. Okay, don't need that. I'm going to take this back off of here. Yep, Sharon said light blue. Light blue with the natural snowflakes. Thanks, Jen. it doesn't matter. Yeah, Jen, you're right. It doesn't matter because they're all crazy glittery. That is for sure. Just pop this back off of here without ruining the actual backing. There we go. Put that back in there. 1, 2, 3, 4. All of a sudden I was like, did I take the glass out? I totally took the glass out. Okay. So there we go. I don't know why I have a tree shape. I wasn't supposed to have a tree shape. Just, oh yeah. That's what I was going to do. It's going to be like a winter scene. So I was going to put a tree down on here and then a bunch of snowflakes. So let's just see. There's 2 different snowflake shapes. If you can see them. You see that? One is like a lot more delicate. One's chunkier, so to speak. So let's just see here. I'm gonna put them kind of random. Y'all know me, I'm not super random. I tend to keep patterns and things and whatnot always going on. I'm going to do that, and I'm going to put a bow on here. Yeah. I think, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right, so, glue gun, come here, baby. Let's see. Good thing about these shapes is if one side has like a imperfection or whatever, just flip that baby around and use the other side. Without a problem. Let's see here. Get all these little babies glued on. Okay, do you have all of your Christmas stuff up yet? Probably not all of it. I need to see your house at Christmas time. I know you love Christmas as much as I do. I know you decorate way more than I do, which is fantastic. Love to see that. Especially the black Christmas tree you bought. Hi, Brandy. Brandy is one of my new theater buds up here. She and her beautiful daughter, Izzy, were in Wizard of Oz with me. We had some good times. Brandy was, yep. So the snowflakes have holes in them, which means that the hot glue comes through when I hot glue them onto something. Need my rubber. All right. Oh yeah, Brandy was one of the lucky people who helped me village going up today. Sweet. Was that in the living room, Gay? I'm trying to think. I've only been to your house one time. Well, 2 times, but one time was all outside. Brandy was one of the lucky ladies who voluntold. I was like, I need people, help me, to do the quick change at the end of Wizard of Oz when all of the Oz characters, the Lion, Tin Man, Scarecrow, the Wizard, and Dorothy. Who am I missing? Well, they all need to quickly change back into their Kansas character costumes. So I needed all hands on deck to help make that a speedy transition. And she was nice enough to help. Nothing brings you close than, 6 people all stuck in this tiny little vocal practice room with 3 sweaty dudes trying to get them out of one costume and into another in about 30 seconds. Good times, good times. Theater stories, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, living room, nice. Okay. I'm liking that. So I got all my snowflakes and my tree on there. So now it's time for another messy bow. So first, I'm gonna try and get some of this glitter out of the way. Anymore. And we're going to do this bow a little differently because I'm keeping with that blue and glitter and stuff. But I can also put some black in because of the black frame. Don't need this guy anymore. So let's do, this blue is super pale. Can't even hardly tell it's blue. It's so pale. But if I use, you'll be able to see. So that, do this black and white. Stab myself with the scissors. That would be bad. Very, very bad. Buffalo check. I'm totally the queen of voluntolding. Totally. Just ask my kids. Let me tell ya. Mason escaped it most of the time, but when it came to shows and show choir and stuff, like all of Alan's high school career was being voluntold to help with this and that and the other thing. But he loved it. He volunteered for stuff that I didn't even know about, or before I could even find out about it, he was already volunteering. And that's what you do. You lead by example. I love to volunteer and help out. And that's how you get other people to do it, by doing it yourself and showing how much you love doing it. Speaking of which, I'm gonna be home next weekend, Gay. How do y'all feel about bingo? I'm gonna come in Saturday night for Bingo Palooza at ACT, and we'll throw this gray and white buffalo check in there for my sissy because it's her favorite. Yeah, I had to go buy another one, seeing as how you stole my other roll that I bought. Put that back. Done with you. Okay, let's start with, put the black on the bottom. Y'all see that fine? Yeah, ish. And some gray. And this blue, which, yeah, it's so sheer, you can't tell it's blue. And this really sparkly, pretty white. Oops, those are both going the same way, Sam. Black. Gray. Ooh, it's a lot of ribbons. That's okay. And this sheer blue. All right. We got all of them babies on there. Gather up the middle. Still can't get that song out of my head, Mr. Fahrenheit. I don't even know why. You know how a song gets stuck in your head? Most of y'all probably do. If you know me, you're probably have some things in common, pretty similar. So y'all get songs stuck in your head too. Whether it's a musical song, show choir. I listened to Bree's album twice this morning, so I got some of those songs stuck in my head too. It's kind of my weekend morning tradition instead of turning on the TV. Good. Well, you know what, girl? Do check your schedule. Okay, because we have to, because of COVID, they're doing both of the banquet rooms and they're spreading people out really well. So you also have to pre-register. So grab a couple of friends if you're interested. And you all sit at one table, and the tables are really far spread out, and it's going to be fantastic. I'm really excited. I'm glad they found a way to do it, to have a fundraiser, seeing as how we can't have any stinking theater because of COVID. But theater still needs money, and the theater only gets money by having shows, and you can't have any shows, so there's no money. So I'm bunch this up, rough it up a little bit, give a little bit of a frazzled, worn type of look. Yes, I'm loving it. That's super cute. For some reason, you're a little long for my taste. gonna trim you guys up just a hair. You too. Hey, pretty cute, huh? All right, we're almost done, y'all. I'm gonna plop this bow on here. Ooh, it needs a hanger. I could just do a hanger with the brown beads, with the natural beads. That would work. I could totally do that. Or I could just use a pipe cleaner. That's kind of boring to use just a pipe cleaner. That's not very interesting, but it would keep in theme with the sporkle. Could use a ribbon. I mean, I've got all these pretty ribbons in the messy bowl. Could just throw one of those on there. Hey, Pete. I'm live crafting. Maybe not what you expected, but having some fun anyway. I know you're a crafter. Ran into you in Hobby Lobby once. Remember that? Oh my gosh. That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. Because that was back in the days when you still lived here. And by here, I mean actually there, like La Crosse area. Funny enough, Pete is also a former show choir person. We were in show choir together in high school. Well, we called it jazz choir then. Spoke too soon. We called it jazz choir then, and it was nothing like what the kids do these days with show choir. Oh my goodness. Sharon was in jazz choir with me too, actually. Her senior year, my sophomore year. That was both of our first year in jazz choir. You know what? I'm just going to keep that one handy. Check it out. I think that's really pretty. It's really, really cute. So stinky cute, as my girls would say. So stinky cute. All right, hanger time, y'all. Really flummoxed. Use the blue sheer one. That's what I was thinking, because it really matches the background, but, oh, let me show you. So, like, on the roll, you can see it's a pale blue sheer, but when you pull it out, it's like nothing. So, maybe what I'll do, I'm not going to braid it like I did the cord earlier, the jute, because that wouldn't work out. But if I can do like a few layers of it, like this, then you'll see that it's blue still. It needs to be longer than that. You'll see that it's blue still. Come here, you. Yeah. Using my 6-inch tail, so I can get these loops 6 inches, all the same size. That'll be good. Okay. Definitely gonna need to use another popsicle stick to hold these in place for sure so they don't spread out. I don't know why I'm like afraid it's gonna break and like hit me in the face or something. That's totally not gonna happen. But safety first. Okay. And I don't need to cut them. My Amanda! Oh, hi, baby girl. Hi, Stevie. Are you home for the weekend with Mom? That would be awesome. With Mom and Dad. Hi, my Amanda. You missed it, girl. We've been talking about theater and show choir and all kinds of stuff while crafting. Huh. Funny enough, I just realized I had all that music paper here and I didn't use it. But that's okay. I'm not left-handed, but my glue gun is better on my left side over there. So, and I can be a left-handed glue gunner. I don't even think that's a thing. But it totally works. Okay. Yeah. Good, good. extra in there. My broken popsicle stick to hold it in place. My Amanda, what you doing this morning, girl? Bye, Gay. Have a good rest of your day, hon. Miss you guys like crazy. I'm going to cut them after all because it's the only way I'm going to get them to lay flat or flatter enough to what I want. Or what I need, rather, to make this go the way that I want. Ah, yeah. That's going to do it. Oh, AJ's taking driver's ed. Sweet. Sweet. Dilly took driver's ed. He's not ready to drive, though. They only do driver's ed in the summer up here, so Benny's going to have to wait till summer. And they do it through the school, which is awesome. I think you still have to pay for it, though. I'm not 100% sure. But that's why it's in the summer. And all the schools are super tiny up here, so it's actually somebody from one of the local schools, one of the area schools that does it. And they get everybody together to do it. So that way they have a full class of kids. Loving it. I'm doing my happy food dance. I'm going to have to change this. I don't know if you can see it. Just like some bench dancing here. It's usually my happy food dance. It's going to have to be my happy craft dance now. Yes! The blue ribbon was a fantastic idea, Gay. Yes, yes. Check it out, y'all. I love that so much. My hand is shaking like crazy and I don't know why. But with the blue background and the snowflakes and the tree and stuff, I love that so much. Very wintry. So here's the first one I did off camera. This was my test actual driving, right? Mike Murray, mayor of Selma. So this was the first one with the red truck on wrapping paper. This is the second one I did. Sorry, I blinked out there for a second. Joy with the wreath for the O. And then this one's sort of the Christmas tree with the presents underneath. I really like this one. I love that plaid. Y'all know me. Oh, squirreled again. The truck went by. Good thing it's not a very busy street. But the natural with the plaid. I love my plaids. That's for sure. And then the blue with the snowflakes. With the natural snowflakes. I really like that one too. They're all super pretty. So thanks everybody for stopping in and watching me craft. Hopefully you got some ideas of some things that you'd like to do, whether it's just like this or sort of like this or nothing at all like this. Hopefully you came away from this with something in mind for something. So that's what crafting's all about. Be sure to check back in tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Sunday. Jen's gonna do something tomorrow. I can't remember what. And then Sharon's up Monday and Tuesday to do some crafting. Wednesday is back to Jen. And I'm here Thursday night, Saturday morning. So next Thursday night, I'm going to do, hopefully, still not entirely sure. It'll be something new for sure. But I've got me some leftover pumpkins from the Dollar Tree, the carvable ones. And I'm going to make it into a Thanksgiving centerpiece. I think. That's my plan anyway. Like I said, I got some extras, so maybe I'll do a test one on that too. Do a test run. See how that's going to go. Oh yeah, triangle shadow box scenes for tomorrow. That's right. I did some the other day. Here's one of them. They're all sitting right here on my table. There's one of them that I did. Again, obviously I love plaid. I love messy bows. So I actually made blue string. Naturally. I had 4 of those. I was going to make them into a big tree, and then I decided, you know, I got 4 of those, and I got 4 boys, so, you know, math. So that's what I decided to do with them instead. Jen, Kids Craft in the AM tomorrow. Triangle tomorrow evening. Jen's giving y'all a twofer. So tomorrow morning and tomorrow night. And she did yesterday, she did too as well. One of these days, I might do that. But I have a tendency to like overthink things and do lots of planning and whatnot. So, I don't know. We will see. But anyway, 30 Days of Lives on the Artsy Bits and Pieces artist page. And then go in and join the group for Artsy Bits and Pieces. Post your crafts in there. We'd love to see what y'all are doing. Share them with us. You can just, if you want advice, you can say, hey, what do y'all think? If you don't want advice, that's fine too. Sometimes if you don't want advice, people give it anyway. That's just the world we live in. But throw them in there. We'd love to see what you're working on. We want to see what everybody else is working on. You might be giving us some ideas about stuff that we can do. So you just never know. But be sure to do that. Where did I get that belief sign? Oh, you know what? That's a Dollar Tree ornament. Yep. That was a Dollar Tree ornament I got. It's got that whole thing came as one piece there with the little sprig and the berries and stuff. Yep. Dollar Tree ornament. So was this one. I did one with Joy. This was also a Dollar Tree ornament from this year. I believe might have been from last year. But I'm pretty sure this Joy is from this year. So, yeah. Yeah. So, thanks for watching. Have a good rest of your day. If you watch this on the replay, be sure to still say hi and let us know that you watched, that you enjoyed it. Or not. Everybody's got an opinion. I'm willing to listen. So have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in. And come back tomorrow to see what Jen has for you. Bye, everybody.